Okay, so a lot of you have been talking about doing tabs and slots, and you're resizing from a 1/8 inch material to 1/4 inch, since a lot of you like to use the plywood from Home Depot and it's easy to get. So I was just doing this today for another advent tree that someone wanted me to design. So I thought I would just record it really quick. As you can see right here, I've got these actually, as you can't see because I'll show you. And this is an easy way of measuring stuff too when you're in Illustrator, is if you want to see what a slot is, go ahead and just make a box that goes between the gaps, and you can see right there, this one's 0.11. So normally I do 0.11, 0.12 for my gaps if I'm working in 1/8 inch, because it's not actually 0.125. And here I'll show you, if we get a little closer, make sure to see what exactly my dimensions are here. So there you can see 0.11. Now 0.11 works really well for 1/8 inch material in acrylic, especially because 0.12 can let the acrylic be a little gappy. So it really depends on what you're working in. So now I want to make the gaps over into 0.21, which is what I normally use when I'm doing anything that is 1/4 inch. So you can see right here I've got my same gap. So I've got this, which you just take the shape tool and you select an area, and you can tell it, okay, I want 0.21 by 0.21. And then that gives you the perfect square of the dimension that you're going for. So we go right here, and what we want to do is we kind of want to snap to the center of that gap. There, you can see. And lock it, which is Control 2. And lock is a great function because it lets you use this as your measurement tool, but then you can get rid of the piece afterward. So right now I'm going to use the A arrow, and I'm going to select the all the points that you can see right there in the corners, so we keep our nice curves going. And actually, I did that wrong. I'm going to do it one by one because I'm actually pulling them back some. So I'm actually going to do that to make my gap, and then I'm going to pull over here to make my gap. Unlock, Control Alt 2, and now you can go to the next piece, which is, for example, here, which we're not getting the center on. Now this is the spanner between the front and back of the tree, so I would need a little bit more material here than to make sure that it sits out the front, so it's actually slotted. So I don't want to pull, just do the space here, where I could just say, oh, I'll just make the gap down and do it that way, because then that would actually make this distance that you have shorter than the distance that you want between your tree. And if you want your wine bottles to fit, then you need to make sure that that distance for the spanner is correct. So this time we're going to come back up, and we're going to put that back in the center and lock. And this time we're going to take the A arrow, we're going to select the whole end of it, and we're going to pull it up. Then we'll come back down here and we'll pull this down. So that's something really quick about resizing. I haven't gotten to the tabs and slots yet, I'll get there soon, but this is just a really quick guide for doing any resizing where you're changing it from 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch.